experience a bit of luck.
Oh, that's an assail. Yes, that's what they call themselves. They've lived their—
Wow! His skin is all...
Stay underground your whole life without ever seeing the sun, and you'd look like that too. Not that it'd matter for you two. You're covered in fluff. Even— here you go again, all inquisitive and serious. Alright, fine. The assail keep to themselves and rarely leave their territory. If they do, they scatter like startled birds the moment they see a stranger. I don't know much about them, nor am I interested. They're just part of the underground landscape to me. Ugh, there it is! That suspicious look of yours is so annoying.
Calling strangers.
Oh, right! Forgot you were dying over there.
Water. You. Save me. My body. It hurts.
Yikes! Is he sick? Injured?
Magister! There's a strange magical mark on his face. His wounds aren't natural.
I'll lend a hand too, if I...
Stop, Lander. The filth.
Hey, that's so rude!
Let me handle this. Look closely, pointy ears. I'm a dwarf. The very kind you lot say scurries around in mines. So unless your definition of filth includes expert engineers with an impeccable sense of style, I'd rethink that attitude. And her, the very mage who just helped you? Yeah, you owe her a proper thank you.
Thank...
There we go. Now,
Sir, you're badly injured.
I was punished. Branded with a stigma of judgment. I haven't had any dew for days. I spilled the divine dew.
Wait! You're...
That was divine dew. A sacred gift from the queen herself. I served a noble in South Lauren, but after my master grew angry, he handed me over to the priests. They branded me with the stigma of judgment.
They actually branded a magical mark on your skin? The area around the...
It is Her Majesty's grace. The spring of life that sustains us all. Without it, our bodies wither. For the honor of drinking the divine dew, we would give everything. Worse than death. Without the dew, we become corrupted. Unable to cleanse my body and soul, I've already begun to transform. That's why I ran away.
a corrupted transformation? First time I've heard of it.
I have to leave. If my master sends him after me, he'll...
Wait, sir, what's your name?
I'm Hilari. He's going to come after me.
All right, slow down. Who exactly is he?
Please, help me. No, stay away.
Huh?
Step aside. He's dangerous.
Hey, let's talk this through. This man seems injured.
Your Majesty, please, save me.
Out of the way. Is there ever any doubt? I am in. You've been involved with a Sinned One. This matter touches upon our clan's deepest secrets.
Wait, are you talking about that kid turning into a monster before our eyes? I've seen that before. I thought it was some rare underground species.
I can't disclose that. You must come with me to Salthorin. The High Priestess will decide what happens next.
That's a very suspicious request.
Don't complicate things.
Hey, what's with that tone?
So, you'd rather resolve this with violence?
Wait! Indris, you just said we'd be going to Salthorin, right?
The place where my people reside. It's a sanctuary untouched by conflict, pain, or corruption. I'm simply following protocol, and given the special contributions the dwarves have made to our people, she'll certainly not be harsh with you.
Indris, can we have a moment to discuss this?
Very well. I'll wait here. But don't even think about running.
Actually, I was planning to take you to Salthorin myself. There's a lift that leads to the surface from there.
Zany, I'm not sure I can trust you. You heard what that guy said, right? The dwarves have made special contributions to the assail. Shippy heard it too! You definitely know more than you're letting on. What's your connection to them? And what really happened to bring us down here? If you don't explain...
Oh, wow. From the Lightbearer Empire? What on Asperia did those surface dwarves do to provoke you? Anyway, I can assure you, everything is not what you think. Salthorin, the royal city of the Assail, was built by my fellow dwarves.
Wait, built by dwarves? You guys in the assail are that close?
Well, it's not a big deal. Like building bridges in the East 1,000 years ago. And yes, building houses underground for certain individuals 300 years ago.
If that's the case...
The Assail are reclusive and don't like outsiders.
I don't think it's that simple.
Fine. They've had some minor collaborations with my people, but don't worry. Since we've allied with the Lightbearer Empire, I assure you, there's no betrayal of the Empire's interests. Anyway, I was originally going to sneak you into Salthorin, but with Indris offering to guide us, we can enter openly.
Is that city really hard to get into?
The Assail don't like dealing with outsiders, and they're masters of magic. I've even been turned away a couple of times myself.
So you've been there before?
Of course. How else would I know about the lift? So, what do you say? Should we follow him?
A whole city of the underground dwellers?
All right, let's follow him for now. I'll go call Indris. Hey, Indris, let's go.
Thank you for your cooperation. Follow me.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'll make sure to report everything from this inspection with the utmost honesty to my superiors.
I'll be counting on you to sing our praises back in the city. Reuben, don't just stand there. Bring the wine, lad.
Chief, we found this on the General. It's quite similar to our own technology.
Flimsy trinket from an untrustworthy source. Destroy it, and make sure the General gets handed over to our partners clean and quiet, just like we discussed.
You really think the Empire will just let this go?
Don't be so quick to underestimate our friends, Reuben. It's time for our allies in Savannah to pay their dues.
just my luck.
Hey, pointy ears.
What? A mere toplander rejected by magic dares to insult me?
What's magic worth if you can't lift a brick?
God! God! Kill her!
Sir, I'm on official duty. Do not interfere.
Such audacity! Let me see, Captain Indris. Oh, Prince Ravion's ever-loyal pet. I bet he's off drowning himself in wine.
Matters concerning surface dwellers fall under High Priestess Valara's judgment.
The High Priestess? You expect me to believe that? Since when have the three Exarchs been so friendly?
The Exarchs stand as one to protect Salthorin.
How dare you speak of High Priestess Valara so casually?
The law is clear. Matters concerning surface dwellers go to the High Priestess.
You threaten me? Listen! My divine due has been stolen! That is the real crisis!
Report to the Hall of Valor.
Insolence! You dare dismiss me! Let's see how he handles a subordinate who's forgotten his place!
As you...
Just you wait!
Glory to the Queen.
Indris, I see a shift in your usually steady demeanor. What troubles you?
A lowborn from Salthorin fled and underwent a transformation, which ultimately led to his elimination. These visitors from the surface were witnesses to the event, thankfully. Their timely intervention prevented further chaos.
A concise report as expected. I shall inquire further into the details from our guests directly. You may go now.
As you command.
Welcome, honored guests, to Salthorin. Forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. I am Valara, the High Priestess of Salthorin.
You're much more refined than those pointy ears outside.
Were you slighted by some unruly assail? Please accept my deepest apologies on their behalf. Our people are isolated. We know little of surface dwellers beyond the dwarves. I trust this slight misunderstanding will not impede our cooperation with Brimstone Village. You are from Brimstone Village, are you not?
Yes, we are.
That's good to hear. I was simply curious, as there seems to be a lady in your company who is not a dwarf. I apologize for not asking sooner. May I have your name, esteemed guest?
High Priestess, we didn't just come to discuss our collaboration. We stumbled upon your secret. But worry not. We will remain silent about it and pretend we saw nothing today.
Cooperation thrives on mutual understanding. Should you choose not to delve into this matter, we too shall refrain from prying into the affairs of your temple. It seems you are unaware of this.
Oh, no! My friend simply got distracted. You see, she's been having a slight problem breathing since coming down here. We, came to discuss the temple. Something to do with the assail. Yes! The Divine Dew! We're after some Divine Dew.
Impossible. The Divine Dew is Her Majesty's blessing. Without it, our bodies and souls would wither and transform into twisted horrors. It is our most sacred and revered gift, and no outsider may partake of it.
Surely you can make an exception.
Respectful one. Her Majesty has already granted you the unprecedented privilege of constructing a temple to Helthor in our lands. Rebuilding Helthor's temple, reviving the god of mining and metallurgy. Such devotion from the dwarves. I nearly wept when Eldrick spoke of it the first time. Her Majesty, like myself, was deeply moved by the dwarves' loyalty.
What do you mean, permitted? We helped restore Salthorin. That's an achievement, right?
The royal city's construction was centuries ago, and still, we provide echo rights to Brimstone Village. Does this not prove the gratitude of the assail?
It does! Of course, it does! I get it now. I'll speak with Eldrick and make sure he abandons these greedy ideas.
I appreciate your understanding, but beyond that, I am afraid we cannot make further concessions.
Got it! I understand. Well, we won't take up more of your time. Let's go!
Take care, esteemed guests. I'm afraid I have a few things I need to handle, so I won't see you out.
Hammy! Did we just... Yes, and now I'm full of questions. Zany, are you really not working with Eldrick and his crew?
Of course not. How many times do I have to deny it?
But you sounded so familiar with them just now.
All right, all right. But what exactly do you want to know? Echorites are an extremely rare underground mineral found only in Assail-controlled territory. They're used to make weapons that are incredibly resilient. Light as a feather and able to resist certain magic.
Oh, we've seen one! That great sword Eldrick showed General Hogan was amazing!
Reviving Helthor? Ridiculous. Someone found this ancient slab with some kind of mystic mumbo-jumbo. One part was about reviving a god. It's even more absurd than the stories I made up as a kid. I'm not stupid enough to believe such nonsense. It's all about faith. People in Europe, even though Helthor's gone, there's still a stubborn bunch who refuse to switch their allegiance. Personally, I think it's pointless. Helthor's long gone, and he's not coming back. Because, you see, we dwarves can't use magic.
Is it really that simple?
Ages ago, when Helthor was around, we dwarves had magic too.
Is your lack of magic connected to Helthor's fall?
Not entirely, but many of my kin believe that if Helthor were revived, we might regain our magic. What's absurd is the fact that we've gone far longer without magic than we ever had. But these are just some old tales. So, do you believe me now? I'm a researcher at heart. I only trust what I see with my own eyes. Enough of this. Let's get moving. This royal city isn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for us, and the lift platform is to the west. Follow me.
Aunt Zany, is it really you?
Aunt?
Aunt Zany! Oh, it's really you! Helthor's beard, I can't believe my eyes!
Wrong person. Never seen you before in my life.
Oh, come on, it's me, Finn! You know, the kid who stole your wine and then you walloped me so hard I saw stars? Helthor's hammer, you haven't aged a day in 100 years. Where in the underground have you been all these years? No word, no message? Even Eldrick wouldn't tell me anything. Speaking of Eldrick, he's chief now. After you left, he...
Toplander, if you have time to chat, you have time to work. No slacking.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? I'm no servant of yours. Try showing some respect.
Don't forget, it was you dwarves who came begging for Echorites. Without Her Majesty's generosity, you'd be left with nothing. Without our magic, your so-called craftsmanship is just lifeless rock.
Excuse me? If it weren't for us dwarves, you Assail wouldn't even have a city to strut around in. Look at these arches, these pillars. Every single one is the work of my ancestors.
Watch your tongue. The fact that we allowed your kind to work on this sacred project is already an act of mercy.
Oh, please. So what? The temple is sacred, but somehow your royal city isn't. What? Drinking a few drops of divine dew makes you gods now?
Enough! You'll hold your tongue and prepare the stone.
Oh, yeah? Make me! I'm on break!
You insolent! Then rest forever!
Whoa, whoa! Don't fight!
This is the worst luck. The temple was nearly finished, and then we got pulled down here at the last minute. And now I have to deal with this smug, puffed-up priest.
Finn, you guys are really building the temple, huh?
Ha! You slipped up. You called me Finn, which means you do remember me.
Ugh, fine, you got me. Now spill, tell me about the temple.
Aunt, let's be clear. I know you're against it, but Eldric's leading the charge and he's dead set on finishing it. It's almost done. You should go see it sometime. That said, you leaving the village was probably the right move. Eldric's become more and more... Well, never mind that. Who's this with you? They're not a sail, are they? An envoy? What in Helper's name is an envoy doing underground? Eldric never mentioned anything about this.
Finn, listen. She's got an important role. Don't go blabbing to Eldric just yet, alright?
Well, if you say so, I'll keep quiet. It's been way too long since we last saw each other. Hey, I've got some technical questions for you.
You've grown up, huh? Actually getting into research now.
Yes, I designed an automatic loader, but the drive shaft's got an issue.
Ha! Rookie mistake. Did you bring the blueprints? Let me see.
Magister, while Zany's catching up with her... nephew, let's step aside for a second. So, Zany does know that even if she knows them, it sounds like she left ages ago. If the village's whole plan is to build the temple and resurrect Helthor, then maybe Zany was so against the temple plan that she even left the village in protest against it. Every time the temple or reviving their god comes up, she always reacts with disdain. Are you saying we should? Well, she's had plenty of chances to ditch us, but she didn't. I don't think she's a bad person. Shippy also thinks Zany isn't bad. Magister, what do you think? Besides, even if Zany's keeping secrets from us, we're keeping secrets from her too. She has no idea we're actually here to investigate the Dwarves Rebellion. For now, the real priority is getting back to Brimstone Village and reporting everything to General Hogan. Wow! Amy, you've really thought a lot about... Why, thank you. Don't get a big head of... Stupid Chippy! What do you mean by that?
There you are. I leave you alone for 2 minutes, and you're already squabbling like a pair of miscalibrated cogwheels. Right. Listen up. Eldric and I didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. So I made the decision to pack up my research and go underground. And when you first mentioned him, I pretended not to know him because I didn't want to be associated with him.
That's fair. Everyone's got things they'd rather not talk about.
You're quite level-headed, little furball.
Well, when that dwarf called you up...
Well, I can't help it if I look young. Enough about that. The lift's waiting, so let's get a move on.
To the Supreme Queen, your loyal servant, Valara, offers you endless reverence. Your Majesty, a light bearer has arrived in South Orin. Their intentions unknown. What are your orders?
Valara, you summoned us all here for something this trivial.
Ravion, this concerns the safety of South Thorin.
Ah, how I envy you, Thaydor. Standing at the gate all day must give you plenty of time to polish your sense of self-importance. Perhaps you should focus on your actual duty.
Sometimes, I wonder if you're truly Her Majesty's son.
South Thorin will be just fine without me wringing my hands over every little inconvenience. But Valara, all this over a handful of surface dwellers. If you want to have Indris do your dirty work, go right ahead. I simply never expected such a small matter to rattle you and Thaydor so much.
There are many among our kin who resent Toplanders setting foot in South Orin. Ignoring their voices would be unwise. If the dwarf was the only one to witness the corruption, I might have allowed this to pass. For one of them, she is no dwarf, and the one who brought her is equally suspect. I will not permit unknown variables to endanger South Thorin.
I do not.
Ravion.
Now, why so tense? If you vote against it, then I'll change my vote to support it. Would you like to try?
Silence.
Your Majesty, regarding the matter at hand.
No need, Valara. You will see to it.
As you command, Your Majesty. Your wish shall ever guide us.
High Priestess. They assisted us in containing the corruption.
The pretense of goodwill is a deception in itself. Indris, you are among the most loyal. Surely you understand what must be done for Salthorin's safety.
But High Priestess, they seek only to leave. Whether they are deceiving us or not, their departure will not affect our alliances.
Enough. Loyalty means not tolerating any danger. They know too much. The corruption, the divine dew, our dealings with the dwarves. Shall we gamble the future of Salthorin on their silence?
If we could simply...
Think of the Queen. Think of our people. Will you defy Her Majesty's will for the sake of outsiders?
As you command, High Priestess. Lay down your...
What's the meaning of this, Indris?
I'm afraid you will never leave Salthorin.
But why? We didn't do anything wrong.
I cannot say. You have only two choices. Defeat me, or be defeated by me.
Then Chippy chooses to fight! Magister, just say the word! Charge!
Copy that. I'll take care of it.
Who sent Indris to stop us? Could it be that High Priestess?
But she told us to leave back then. When we first entered the royal city, that Ruta Sale mentioned they had 3 exarchs. Whoever it is, if they dare threaten our Magister, Chippy won't forgive them. Chippy, you're puffing. We finally made it back to the surface. Let's contact General Hogan.
Oh, what's this little gizmo? How intriguing! The craftsmanship is precise, the structure is intricate, and the mechanism runs without a hitch. Also, this handiwork looks awfully familiar.
Hugin made it! He's a brilliant dwarven craftsman we know. Our Magister also enchanted it.
Ah, that rascal. Know him? Please, we're practically family. Hugin was my apprentice.
Hugin always talks about his master. I never expected it to be you.
That's right. What a stroke of fate. So you know that brat too.
But Zany, Hugin has a huge beard, and you're so... young. Are you really his master?
What's this? Interrogating a lady's age again? Where are your manners, little hamster? Stop staring at me. Contact your friend already.
Why isn't he picking up?
Could it be a mechanical failure? Let me take a look. Bearings are smooth, screws are tight, and not a single wire is out of place.
Magister, could something have happened to General Hogan?
Relax. A full-grown knight doesn't just vanish into thin air. Then I'll help you search. I'll hold on to this little gadget for now.
Yes, we do. Let's hurry and find General Hogan.
Got it. I'll search carefully.
Ironbeard. Sorry to bother you, but have you seen General Hogan?
Ah, how should I know? Don't bother me. A supply shortage at a time like this. It's a disaster.
Huh? Mr. Ironbeard, he stormed off in a rage. The supply shortage. It couldn't have been caused by us, could it? No time to worry about that. Hello, Miss Hyla. Have you seen General Hogan today?
Huh? Oh, you guys, the envoys from the Empire. You'd better ask Eldrick. I've got work to do. Either in the village or the mine. I hope he's in the mine. He should be handling the Ekerite shore. The smelting furnaces can't sit idle. We dwarves don't just take pride in our craftsmanship. We take pride in our reputation and honor as well.
Ah, Magister. It's been a few days, hasn't it? Didn't expect to run into you here.
Thanks for asking. We're all
Good, good. And how'd the inspection go? If you've still got an appetite for... Huh? The General didn't tell you himself? Must have been in quite the rush. He received word of an urgent matter and set sail back to Hollystone immediately. If all's gone well, he should be more than halfway there by now. This is a major matter. I would never lie to an unfor. All right, if you need reassurance by Dura's name, I swear it. Well, I mentioned Dura because it would put you Empire people more at ease.
You say he left, but the ship we arrived on is still docked. That's right!
Ours, of course. It's much sturdier and built to withstand these unruly tides. Oh, speaking of which, I'll need to arrange proper transport for you as well.
Magister, I think Eldrick is lying. Something's wrong. Good idea. This is a good spot.
Hey! His little gizmo's working like a charm. Hugin's really outdone himself.
Zany, we couldn't find the General.
Scoured the village. Nothing.
Then he's really disappeared.
As long as we haven't found his remains, don't skip. We dwarves are quite particular about these things.
That somehow makes it sound even worse. Don't talk nonsense. What if he found the underground lift in Brimstone Village? That's possible.
Whoa, whoa. Going down is easy, but getting back up is the hard part. Are you ready for that risk? One wrong step, figures you. All right then. Looks like you're stuck with me a little longer.
You're coming with us?
You lot have no idea how to navigate down there. I'd never forgive myself if I let you blunder your way into some death trap. Besides, thanks to you, my research is progressing nicely.
Yay! Thank you, Zany! All right, let's move.
Not so fast. When dwarves go mining, we always leave someone at the entrance.
So you mean we need someone on the surface to coordinate in case of emergencies?
Exactly. You're quite... Magister, your two tiny friends should stay above ground. If things go south, they can coordinate a rescue.
What? No! Chippy, don't be stubborn. But... leave it to us. We'll also continue searching for the General. All right. Chippy understands. Magister, we'll miss you.
Once you're ready, meet me at the lift.
Zany. Someone told me they spotted a sneaky figure around here. Someone who looked just like you. I thought it was just some drunken rambling, but I never expected it to really be you. It's been 100 years since you've been home. And now you think you can just waltz off without a word?
Given how our relationship is, let's skip the pleasantries.
I don't care where you're headed or what you're up to, but you're not sneaking off with our envoy.
Sneaking off? You're spouting nonsense again.
Magister, that dwarf is not like us. We'll handle Zany. Don't worry about whatever she was trying to swindle you into. You're free to go. But But you've stepped into our forbidden grounds. If you've broken our village's rules...
Ha! Do you really think your flimsy rules can stop an Imperial envoy? Eldrick, stop twisting the truth. Rebuilding the temple, resurrecting Helthor. Your actions aren't out of faith in Helthor. You just want Helthor to give you the power to wield magic yourself.
Exactly. I need magic. I need to wield it with my own hands. Without it, we'll never forge perfect weapons.
What you're doing is madness.
Ha ha ha! Treason? Preposterous. Ridiculous. We are not after regime change. The Empire and all other factions will all rot away with time, but our dwarven craftsmanship will endure forever. They were just pests in the way. No one can halt the dwarves' pursuit of supreme craftsmanship. Look at these weapons forged from Echorite. If we could use magic, we could create artifacts beyond all limits.
Are you out of your mind? For this impossible dream, you'll drag the whole village down with you.
When faced with the pinnacle of craftsmanship, family, friends, country, none of it matters.
Stop chasing your delusions.
Without magic, we're just ordinary tinkers.
I do, but not through these methods.
Then there's nothing more to say.
I beg Her Majesty, let a miracle descend. I'm sorry for blocking your path. Wait, who are you? Zoplander? No, it makes no difference. I'm already doomed. Go. I cannot fulfill my mistress's request now. This must be the Queen's grace. My mistress, Lady Violetta, tasked me with retrieving an ever-burning candleweed, but I ruined it. Tainted water seeped into its roots, and now the candleweed is withered. By the Queen's name, if it means escaping punishment, I'll do whatever it takes.
Gavin, it looks like you've been through quite an ordeal.
Thanks to the Queen's blessing, I finally completed my mistress's task.
Are you certain?
No need to worry.
I see. Very well.
Thank you for your kindness, kind madam. Please, accept this as your reward, whoever you may be. May the Queen's mercy light your path.
Merciful Queen, guide Avon through this trial. Poor Avon, he tripped and spilled some divine dew. By the Queen's mercy, I pray his master Lord Andino won't mark him with the stigma of judge. You speak as if you've never seen one. Listen well. Being marked with the stigma means losing the right to the divine dew. Or worse, exile. And exile is a death sentence. You should count yourself lucky. Now go. That's rare these days. You don't want to end up like Avon, or that poor wretch before him. After Lord Andino punished him, the place is filthy
diseased and crawling with dwarves and other wretched things. I heard they all have rough skin, murky eyes, and reek of misfortune.
By the Queen, you must be mad to ask such things.
Whatever you're planning, forget it. Oh, you poor misguided wretch. May the Queen's light shield you from the...
Filthy wretch! How dare you meet my gate? Who gave you leave to wander? Who do you serve? Still, you carry yourself unlike the rest of it. Fetch me a dram of divine dew. I'll brand you with the stigma of judgment myself. But if you succeed, I might graciously replace this useless fool with you.
Noble Master, please.
Your clumsiness bores me, Aven. It's time for a new toy. Hurry!
What do you think you're doing? Stop loitering around the Divine Dew! Today's distribution is over. Either head to the plaza, or be on your way.
Your negligence has marred the sanctity of the Queen's divine rule. Those who fail in their duties must answer to the heavens. May the Queen's mercy cleanse your soul.
That's her! High Priestess! I'm certain that wretch is plotting against our sacred queen.
A threat to the Queen? Bring forth the accused.
High Priestess, this commoner dares to defy us!
You overestimate the threat of a single commoner, with loyal soldiers at my side.
You are right. Of course. I trust.
And yet, Captain Indris, you have always upheld justice.
The standard sentence for a commoner trespassing on restricted grounds is 7 days under the stigma of judgment.
7 days. You are merciful as ever, Captain. But you understand, do you not, Indris? Punishment is not cruelty. It is discipline.
I do, High Priestess.
Then all is as it should be. Captain Indris, you are young, but your dedication is admirable. And let all here remember, the Queen's mercy is bound. Though Indris bears the stigma, his station remains. The Queen loves her people as a mother loves her child. Long live the Queen!